Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So today we'll see one more concept in our cryptography and network security or information security, that is a Hill cipher. So it is a symmetric block cipher, right? So Hill cipher. So as I said that this is a symmetric encryption algorithm. So here the symmetric encryption algorithm means, so the same key will be used for both encryption and the decryption. And also it is a block cipher. So instead of converting the plain text characters one by one to the ciphertext, a group of plain text characters will be combined and called as a block. So at a time, a block of plain text characters will be converted into a block of ciphertext characters. So 2 points. One is it is a symmetric. Another one is block cipher, symmetric block cipher. So what are the first steps? So first one, we have to initialize the alphabets with the numbers, numericals. So A to Z will be initialized to 0 to 25. So initialize alphabets to numbers 0 to 25. So we need to initialize that. And after initializing, so we need to select one key, because what we are saying, so for any encryption algorithm, the key is mandatory, right? So select invertible key matrix, of size n by n. So square matrix. So very important thing is we need to select the square matrix, and that matrix should be invertible key matrix. So we'll discuss how we can say that a matrix is a invertible key matrix. After selecting the key matrix, we need to group the plain text into block. So group plain text characters into block size of n. So block size of n. So remember, the key matrix will be n by n and the block size is n. Now we need to apply the formula. Okay, so ciphertext is equal to k into p modulo 26. So here 26 is number of characters, where k is a invertible key, p is a plain text, so that we will be getting the ciphertext. So this is encryption. Okay, so here k is a matrix, so convert plain text block into column vector. So compulsory we need to consider it as a column vector, right? And then we need to apply the encryption. So this point should be here itself. Okay, and after that the decryption will be reverse process. P is equal to k inverse dot p, sorry, k inverse dot c mod 26. And again we need to convert the complete number numericals into characters. So this is the process we need to follow for Hill cipher. Now we will see one example, right? We'll see an example. So let us consider the alphabets so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. So we have numbered the alphabets. Okay, we have numbered all the alphabets. Now what we have to do, so we need to consider the key, invertible key. So invertible key matrix. What we are saying, this key matrix should be of size n by n, that means a square matrix. For example, if you consider 2 into 2 matrix, 2 into 2 matrix, and the matrix elements are A, B, C, D. So when we call it as a invertible key matrix, so if the GCD of determinant of, for example, let us take this as key, okay. So K comma 26 should be 1. So then only we need to consider that matrix. So this particular thing should be satisfied, okay, if you consider some key. For example, let us take a key, some 3, 2, 3 and 5. Okay, so now, sorry, before that, how to calculate this determinant? So this determinant of K will be A into D minus C into B. A into D into C into B minus C into B. If this K is of 3 by 3 matrix, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and I, then the determinant of key will be A into E into I plus H into F minus B into D into I, sorry, here minus it is, minus D into I and J into G into F plus C into DH minus E into G. So this is the determinant of K if it is 3 by 3. If it is 2 by 2, so then the determinant will be this one. Okay, you just remember this one. So compulsory, the key matrix should be n by n. That means a square matrix. It can be 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. Now let us consider in this example. Let us consider the matrix. Let it be 3, 2 and 3, 5. First we need to check whether this key is an invertible key matrix or not. Invertible key matrix means G of determinant of key comma 26 is equal to 1. So here determinant of K is equal to, so key matrix 3 into 5, it's a 15 minus 3 into 2, it's a 6. So D of K is 9. So obviously GCD of 9 comma 26, the result is 1. The GCD among two numbers 9 and 26 is only 1. So that implies we can consider this as a key. If it doesn't give the result as 1, we should not consider the key. So here in this case we are getting the GCD of determinant of key and 26 is equal to 1. We can consider this as a key. So am I erasing all these things? Directly I am writing the key. So we have selected the key as 3, 2 and 3, 5. And coming to the plain text, let us take HI. Okay, because here we are considering 2 by 2, the plain text also should be considered only n column, n characters as a single block. So here let us consider only 2 characters, that is high. For example, if this is in the way HAI, then what we have to do? So we need to convert into 2 blocks, HA and I. So here it is only one block, one character in this block. So we need to add some dummy letters. So this will be block 1 and this will be block 2. Okay. Now let us consider only 2 characters, HI. So what we have to do? So we need to convert it into column vector. So HI. So this means we need to convert the numbers. H, it is 7 and I, it is 8. Now encryption, plain text comma key is equal to, what is this, k, that is 3235 into 7 8 mod 26. So which is nothing but ciphertext is equal to k into p mod 26. So here you can apply the matrix multiplication. So 24 plus, sorry, 21 plus 24, 14 plus 40 mod 26, which becomes 45 and 54 mod 26, which becomes 45 mod 26, which is around 19, and 54 mod 26, which is 2. Okay, so this becomes 19. What is the character of 19? T. What is the character of 2? C. So the ciphertext is TC. So for this plain text, the ciphertext is TC. This is how we will be calculating the ciphertext for the given plain text. Okay, so first we have to select the key matrix, which is an invertible key of n by 1. Compulsory it should be n by 1, n by n, that is a square matrix. It may be 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. So it depends upon this particular size. We need to select the, number of characters of a block, because this is a block cipher. So here we are selecting 2 by 2. So obviously we need to select 2 characters of a single block. So if it is more than 2 characters, that the ciphertext transformation will be done through the block wise. So first block it will be converted. After completion of that, the second block will be converted into ciphertext. So if the block size, the plain text size is less than the block size, obviously we need to add some dummy values in order to make sure the size of a plain text should be equal to the block size, right? So this is how. And the reverse process, decryption is a reverse process. We need to take care of about this one, and again we need to convert, the formula for decryption is, so some k inverse of plain text or ciphertext mod 26. So this will be plain text. So we'll be getting the plain text. The reverse process of the same thing, we'll be getting the ciphertext. Okay. So what you will be doing is consider some 3 by 3. You can the plain text is HAI. So consider this as a plain text, HAI. This is as a plain text. Now you imagine one key of a 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, 3 by 3 matrix. So make sure you note down the formula of determinant of that particular matrix, and apply that one, and verify whether the GCD of the determinant and the plain text 26 should be equal to 1. Then only we need to consider that particular as a key. So you just consider one key and convert this plain text into ciphertext. So comment your answers. Okay, so hope you understood this Hill cipher. Hill cipher is a symmetric block cipher, right? So I'll stop here, and hope you understood this one, and don't forget to comment the result, the ciphertext for the given plain text, and key is 3 by 3, invertible 3 by 3. Okay, yes. So if you are having any queries regarding this one, feel free to post your doubts in the comment section. Definitely I will try to clarify all your doubts. If you really enjoyed the session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.